Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to be a proper YouTuber here. I've ordered myself a microphone, so this is so extra, and I'm literally at the beach right now. And if people are watching me doing this, oh my god, there's people right in front of me. Okay. Hey everyone, you guys watching this.
And I've decided to
do a little advice for newbie au pairs out there. I guess I'll just give you like a little background.
how much do I share?
I don't know, do I just tell you everything?
My name's Kylie, I am 20 years old and I am from Oxford in England. So I'm British, if you cannot tell by my
Extra posh accent.
and I have done 2 au pair
Stints, placement jobs.
2 au pair jobs. This is a job.
I am earning money.
My first one was September to December 2019 and it was in northern Italy. And currently,
as you can see by this beautiful location, I had to. This is
my favourite beach and it's my local beach. And I'm in Australia.
if you can't guess, you know, what's famous for its beaches? Australia!
Yeah, I'm in a place called Wollongong, which is about an hour from Sydney. Both of my au pair jobs have been really, really similar in that I have
Had 2 children, both aged like 4/3 to 6, like 3 and 6, 4 and 6.
boy the younger, girl the older, like exactly the same, which is one of my regrets. I wish I'd done that a bit differently because
I'm studying to be a children's nurse,
hence why I said I wanted different ages because that would have really been useful for me and it's something I will be taking into my
future endeavours on au pairing. Now, we might as well just get started with the advice. I am prepared. I'm not a very prepared person. Today, I'm proving everyone wrong. I've written a list, which I only wrote like 5 minutes prior to this, so I don't really know if I can call that organised, but we're gonna go with it, okay. My first bullet point is that,
I guess this is kind of like a disclaimer that au pairing literally is a learn as you go experience.
everyone varies and nothing's universal that can apply to everyone, so
Just take what I say with it like a grain of salt.
this is just me and I'm doing my best, okay? So that's my little disclaimer.
So my first real advice point is don't decide on your family too early. I was very eager to do my Australian placement. First family was a different story. I spent ages looking because it was kind of like a last minute thing. I was in summer, I was like, what am I going to do with my gap years? Let's do au pairing. So I went for a lot of families, a lot of different countries. With this family, Australia, I booked mine 6 months in advance. I do wish I'd weighed up a bit more because I literally messaged the first family I found and they're the people I ended up with. And there was no kind of like options that I could be like, this family are here, and just doing more research. I was just so keen. I think I have no regrets about it. Like I'm happy with my family, but I do wish I would have thought more about things, and especially like I said with the age groups. Just don't decide too early. Make sure that you have lots of options and you look over them. You never know until you get here what's going to be better and what's going to be worse, but from that point of view, just to have a few people that you're like, pros and cons list, I don't know, just have options is what I'm saying here. You'll just be giving yourself the best pathway to success. Next, number 2. My Italian coming out there. Did pick up a few things. So number 2, think about location. I have been really lucky in this sense in that I've both been right next to a train station, which is so ideal because I have used trains so much. In both Italy and Australia, they are so cheap. So even maybe go as far as finding out how late the buses run or how late the trains run because, like I said, I've been really lucky. I'm literally a 10-minute walk to the train station, and like when we get back late at night, I can just walk home and feel safe. Shops right here, beach literally 10 minutes away, so that's also another major plus. But yeah, I have a friend here, she has to pay for like Ubers and stuff like after nights out or on Sunday. That uses up your money. Right? So think about your location. Not even, just in terms of public transport, but just like where you are. Do lots of research, Pinterest, like the specific city you're in. If you're in kind of a place that you've never heard of, like Google Maps it, Google Earth it, see the streets, like figure out where you could walk, where you could go for coffee and stuff. You're going to be living there for an extended period of time, and it's important that you like where you live and there's stuff to do there. Location. Number
Uno, due, tre.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions in your interview. Yeah, I feel like this just applies to any job, you know, when they're like, ask you, got any questions? And you're like, I definitely do, but I don't want to ask because I'm too scared and awkward. Have like main questions that you go to, just all the questions, literally any question. You could be like, what hobbies do you like? Or like, would I be able to travel with you anywhere? Because I actually did ask that my Italian family, and they took me on a skiing trip to Switzerland on like my last couple of weeks, and it was incredible. So ask questions, like randomer the better. You're going to be living with these people, you need to know about them, like know everything about their life basically, but without it sounding like too intrusive. Maybe figure out a way to say it politely and stuff. You don't want to turn up and just not know anything, and I feel like that was the thing with my Australian family. It was kind of like I was unsure like whether I had a car, and like holidays, like whether you're going to be paid extra for like sick pay and stuff. Like clarify all this and write it down, because then you kind of have like evidence. If you have like a written contract or just written notes, you can refer back to it if you forget yourself, or just remind the family, being like, remember when you said this in the interview, does that still apply? Number uno, due, tre, quattro. 4. Number 4. Don't commit to too long of a duration. Oops, there you go. Shut your mouth. This is kind of the ones where I'm like, oh, maybe this doesn't apply to everybody, and this is just my case, but just don't commit to too long. Don't go with a family that are asking you to stay with them for a year, because a year is a bloody long time. Like, my Italian family I was only with for 3 months, and that was the arrangement anyway. I didn't click with that family as much, but it didn't matter because it was 3 months and I was home. Maybe with your family, be like, I can commit to this, and then when I'm with you, I can decide whether I want to stay long with you, whether I want to move on to someone else. Because you just don't know what these people are going to be like, and like they may seem amazing on your video call, but like you don't know these people until you live with them and you hear their marital arguments and their parenting skills and just everything. You're in their life, you're in their home. I'd say commit to either 3 or 6 months, or between that. And then if you love them, stay longer. Like, just give yourself that flexibility to change your mind. I understand like you can quit whenever. Like, there's a lot of people who, like, if they hated it, they would leave early and stuff. And if you're like me and you're very awkward, like, that is just a weird thing to do. My Australian family, I said I'd be here for 6 months, and I'm literally staying for like 9 months. That wasn't actually the plan. I wanted to go everywhere, but because of COVID, I can't travel to other states. I wanted to go to Melbourne and do a family there, but yeah, I'm here. It's okay. I'm not getting too upset about it. There's still hope I might be able to go somewhere. So yeah, like, commit to short term, and then you can extend if possible, because you don't want to tie yourself down, mate. Alrighty. Advice number 5. Make friends. That sounds very something you'd say to a child. Go and make friends. But yeah, I've met some incredible people. But there was one person, one precious woman, Canadian woman, who I just connected with so hard, and she became my travel buddy, and we just went everywhere together. And now I have someone across the world that I can like go and visit at some point and meet people from around the world and expand your friendship circle, you know? Like, yeah, these people might not be like your core group of friends when you go home because you live apart and stuff, but when you travel again, or it's an excuse to go to their home country, like, it's just nice. Just make friends, okay? Just make friends. There's like Facebook groups like au pairs in whatever area, and you'll meet people and just give them a message, just slide in their DMs. It's kind of like a first date scenario. It's like kind of nerve-wracking at first. You're like, what are we going to talk about? But you will soon realise, being an au pair, all you talk about is complaining about your kids, and you already have a common ground. Like, you just chat about your struggles, or like what you're going through. Like, so yeah, make friends. It's really great, and it can get lonely. Like, I had a period when I was here, like in lockdown, obviously, where I didn't meet anyone, and then I was like, I need to go out again and socialise. So I messaged the Welsh girls, and that's how I connected with them, and they've taken me on some amazing trips and split costs for like Airbnbs and stuff, or car rentals. So also saving yourself money. Point number 5. Wait, we're on 6. I don't even know. I'm giving up on counting. I've written business versus family feel. Okay, I've had both experiences. So basically, my Italian family, there was a cultural barrier. Like, I feel like there is wherever you go. There's like cultural language barriers. So sometimes banter isn't the same, or like it's harder to relate on levels. I don't know. Yeah, with that family, it kind of felt more of like a business feel. Like, I was their employee, you know. So it's like it felt more formal. Like, you kind of dread those gatherings. Kids didn't really like me.
they'd been through a lot of au pairs. They just didn't care too much. I was kind of there, but we didn't have like a bond, you could say that. And it did upset me. At the time, I was real sad, and I was like...
When you research being an au pair,
they advertise it as you become a sister of the family, like you become a part of the family. Is what I wanted more than anything with my second family, and I have kind of got that. Like, the kids love me. Like, I remember when I first arrived, they were literally like jumping all over me, and I was like, what is this? It was like the exact opposite of like my old au pair kid being like, go away, I don't want you, to like, ah, like smothering you. There's advantages to both. So if you're stuck in either situation like I kind of was, I don't know, don't you feel like you're really missing out on like craving the other thing, because there are advantages to both? And when you come away from it, I feel like you will have some great memories, even if it's the same. I have some good memories of my host kids, and they bought me this cute little mug with like pictures of us together, and it was friendly, they weren't bad. It was just like travelling, and that's what you remember when you leave. Like, I remember all those incredible cities I visited. Like, I went to like Venice and Rome and Florence. I literally went everywhere, and Switzerland. Like, it was so great. And then like here, yeah, it's nice like connecting with the family more, but I don't know, after a while I'm like, I don't really know how to explain this. I'm not very good with words. If you can see, I just kind of ramble. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I've never really felt like a part of the family. So if that's what you're really thinking, like you're going to be like one with them. Either if you stay with them for a really long time, maybe that would happen. And it could just be my personality, but I don't think I'd ever get to the point where I'm like so comfortable around these people that I'd be sharing every detail of my life. Like, I'm still like putting on a persona when I'm around them. And they're still strangers. They're still strangers, and you're living in their homes. Either way, I don't think you're ever, like, the whole sister thing is. Just get that idea out your head, kind of thing. Just see it as like travel opportunity. Maybe connect with this family for life and these kids and like love them and stuff. Maybe, but just don't feel let down. And if you left now, guys, we're getting through it. All right. Clarify your hours, pay and holiday. Okay, this is kind of what I've already said with the whole ask questions and stuff. Make sure you know all the ins and outs. Just like a normal job, make sure you know what you're getting, because I definitely think I could have gotten better money in both situations. Hours could have been better. Yeah, so at the minute I work like weekdays, kind of awkward times where there's not much time to do stuff in the evening, can't really do anything in the morning. I remember in Italy I felt like I had the whole day. I didn't start work till the kids got home from school. It was like 2:30 or something. So I had basically all morning every single day to go somewhere, and if you are in a location where there's stuff nearby and you can travel in that time, it's so worth it, because you don't really feel like you're working that much. Whereas when, like here, when it's like I only have the weekends and I have to think about the weekends, and if weather's not on your side, like it's annoying. So work out hours that suit you. Keep yourself busy. When you have free time, use it. Okay, I've written that basically because of like COVID, I think. Like, I was in like 3-month lockdown where my weekend activity was ordering Domino's and watching theatre on my laptop, and that was like my exciting event of the week, and then I just worked the rest. Honestly, looking back now, I don't know how I got through that, because I couldn't do that now. I literally could not do that. Like, obviously you can like spend a Sunday chilling, but you're only there for a limited time. Like, when you go home, like it whizzes by and you're like, where did that time go? So just plan, see as much as you can, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and just travel is the best. Okay. This is a personal point, but something that I'm realising for my next, so the two things that I want for my next family are, I want a live out position. I want my own space. When you just have a room and a bathroom, you can't have people around that you meet. You can't, I don't know, just like have a movie night. You can't come back for drinks after. Like, it just limits you. Like, and you always feel self-conscious about everything you say and speak. Like, when I'm calling my family, I'm like, can they hear me in the other room? Like, I know there are a lot of families that do offer a separate apartment. I don't know, that might not appeal to you, but there's something that I've learned. Like, I miss like cooking for myself, and I miss having my meals and stuff, so live out. And also, as I said earlier, I want more expensive like babies, so maybe think about the age groups you want. Babies, okay, this is my advice. 4 to 6 year olds, they talk back, and they make you stress out about little things, like you're doing everything wrong and you don't know what to say, and they push your buttons and they decide where you go and what you do. Whereas when they've had a little baby, you can take them wherever and they ain't gonna complain, they ain't gonna talk back. They'll sleep, they'll have naps, you'll have some time. Or much older, where they just don't really want you and you can kind of like just chill. So that's my advice, old or young. Just makes things easier, I think, and like more enjoyable for yourself. You don't want to feel like a parent. That's what you feel like as an au pair. It's a lot, so Get a cute baby is what I'm gonna do next. My last point. Do it. Have fun. My advice is to be an au pair. If you're watching this and you're unsure, I've loved it a lot. Like, I don't know. I guess there are people that do this as a career. I wouldn't say that would appeal to me. I couldn't do this for the rest of my life because I want to be a nurse and shit. But it's really great to do in your gap year or gap years and to travel. And essentially, I haven't really spent anything because you earn, and then what you earn, you spend on stuff you want to do, places you want to visit. Like, just do it and enjoy yourself. Like, make the most of it. Like, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed letting me run loose on here. I've enjoyed this and I love my microphone. I feel so professional. Yeah, that's it. Follow me. Yeah. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Have a great au pairing time. Bye. Bye.